I am NubTub at Hitbox Gaming, and welcome to another Build to Thrive in Less Than 5. This is the Eclipse Protocol gear set, and I am not gonna lie, this was a tough one. I had my head full of ideas on this one, and the longer that I play with this gear, the more the ideas just keep coming. I feel like this gear set has so many viable versions that I honestly couldn't decide on which one to share with you guys. You could go as far as stacking status effects and go really wild into crowd control effect in group play, or you could do several different types of DPS styles for solo and group play. I'd love to hear in the comments the versions that you guys have found, but for the sake of the video, I had to pick just one, so here's what I went with. First off, we're going to start with the Technician as our specialization. The bonuses to skill damage that they gain and the extra mods that they gain for the Hive are essential for the skills that we chose. Skill damage and skill haste are key features to this particular playstyle as they make your status effects extremely potent. Obviously we went with 4 pieces of the Eclipse Protocol gear, so let's go ahead and get the 2 oddballs out of the way. The headpiece is Wyvern Wear. That's for the 10% skill damage, plus you get to add another socket, so you're going to have more, the opportunity for more skill haste. The second piece that we're going to cover here is the BTSU Data Gloves, because in TU10 these bad boys got a serious upgrade and they're super sick for Hive action, if you're top skill tiered, that is. The Transference Overclock feature gives you a 15% haste per skill tier, so that is 90% haste to Hive recovery speed if you're at skill tier 6. Also, this gives you the ability to detonate your Hive and give overcharge to the whole group, so every 120 seconds, so it's super sick for group play. Alright, so let's rip through the Eclipse Protocol gear real quick. This gear set provides a 15% status effect bonus at the 2-piece, and at the 3-piece bonus you get a 15% skill haste as well as 30% hazard protection. But this 4-piece is what really sets it off. Your status effects now spread on kill to all enemies within 15 meters, and it refreshes the status effects to 50% of their duration on the new targets. So that begs the question of what chest and back talent we're going to go with. For this particular build, we're going to go ahead and use the Eclipse Protocol chest piece because of the proliferation talent. This increases the range of the status effect exchanges from 15 to 20 meters, and it increases the refresh of those status effects from 50 to 75%, so that's pretty huge. Now, continuing the trend, the Eclipse Protocol back piece has a talent on it called Symptom Aggravator. It amplifies all damage that you deal to status affected targets by 15%, so pretty straightforward. Also one of the reasons that I stack skill damage. It's difficult to maintain super ridiculously long status effects now, so the goal is designing the gear this way to make those effects as potent as possible, and the haste is really just there to help you get your skills back as fast as possible to maintain a higher uptime on your damage output. And let's not forget the last 2 pieces, which are going to be the knee and thigh slot, which are both Eclipse Protocol, and they're stacked with skill damage to continue everything that was mentioned before. Okay, so the main skills that I went with for this version of the gear is the Bleeder Hive, obviously because of the BTSU Data Gloves, and the fire version of the Sticky Bomb to add another high damage status effect skill. The Hive is tremendous in missions, and it'll help control flanks in open world events because the enemies constantly run from it. And the Sticky Bomb is just plain awesome for the range that it has, and the fire dot right now is super potent. So overall, it's 2 skills that you can be extremely versatile and very creative with, because timing when to detonate your Sticky Bomb can be key to making sure that your fires just spread like crazy. Last but not least, let's talk about the weapons. Anything with Future Perfect on it is going to be good because the overcharge does not share the same cooldown with the BTSU Data Gloves. Or if you're good at headshots, you could always look at the Everlasting Gaze, which has perfect perpetuation, and that adds 50% status effect damage and duration to the next status effect you apply. Anyways, my time is up, so I need to get out of here, but keep in mind there are many versions of this gear that are absolutely amazing, and I'd love to hear your versions in the comments. So until next time, agents, NubTub out.